Today on SpectraShowcase, we're diving headfirst into a track that doesn't ask for your attention, it demands it. This is Wrath, one of the 7 sins, and from the very first second, you can already tell, this one is not here to play nice. Buckle up, because the energy, the aggression, and the message behind this song are about to hit hard. This official visualizer dropped about a year ago and has already pulled in serious attention. And honestly, the title alone tells you everything you need to know. Wrath. Just hearing that word sets the tone. This is not going to be soft, this is not going to be calm, and this is definitely not background music. This is going to be heavy. When you think about wrath, it's not just anger. Everyone gets angry. That's normal. We get angry at traffic, at small inconveniences, even at our pets sometimes. Anger by itself is human, but wrath is different. Wrath is when anger turns into action. It's when emotion crosses the line and becomes vengeance, aggression, and confrontation. That's what makes this sin so dangerous and so powerful as a concept in music. What really stands out instantly is the voice. It's deep, really deep. There's weight behind it. Whether it's natural tone, vocal control, or subtle auto-tune, the result is intimidating in the best way possible. It perfectly matches the theme of Wrath. This isn't someone casually rapping. This feels like a character being played, anger speaking directly. As the song continues, something interesting happens with the language. You start hearing lines switch back and forth, and at first it catches you off guard. The flow stays consistent, but the words change. That's when it clicks. This is Filipino music blending languages, adding depth and identity to the track. Hearing Tagalog and other Filipino dialects layered into aggressive rap gives it a unique texture that stands out immediately. Even if you don't understand every word on the first listen, the emotion is crystal clear. You don't need a translation to feel anger, confidence, and defiance. That's the power of delivery. The voice, the beat, and the pacing tell the story before the lyrics even fully register. And when the lyrics do sink in, the message becomes sharp and direct. This isn't vague rage, this is targeted. It's addressing critics, doubters, and anyone who talked down or tried to discredit the artist in SB19. It's a response track, a moment of saying, I've been quiet long enough. There's something really effective about how the vocal tone drops even lower in certain sections. It almost feels like a warning, calm on the surface, but dangerous underneath. That contrast makes the aggressive moments hit even harder. The auto-tune use is subtle, and that's important. It doesn't take away from the rawness. Instead, it enhances the mood, giving the voice a colder, more mechanical edge, like wrath stripped of emotion and turned into a weapon. It's controlled anger, not chaotic yelling, and that makes it even more intimidating. This track feels like rage music in the purest sense, the kind of song that raises your heart rate without you realizing it. One of those tracks where you look down and suddenly realize you're driving faster than you should be, not because you're trying to, but because the energy pulls you forward. Now let's talk about the visualizer, because it adds another layer to this whole experience. The imagery is intense. You're watching what looks like an angel battling something dark, almost like a fallen counterpart. It immediately brings to mind themes of internal conflict, good versus evil, control versus chaos. It feels symbolic, like wrath isn't just directed outward, but inward as well. There's a strong Michael versus Lucifer energy here, light clashing with darkness, discipline colliding with temptation, and that fits perfectly with the concept of the 7 sins. Wrath isn't just about attacking others, it's about battling yourself and deciding whether you let anger consume you. The visuals don't distract from the song, they amplify it. Every movement, every clash lines up with the aggression in the music. It makes the entire experience feel cinematic, almost like a short animated confrontation playing out inside the artist's mind. As the lyrics continue, the message becomes clearer. This is about silence breaking, about success making others uncomfortable, about jealousy turning into criticism, and finally, about responding, not politely, but powerfully. There's something really effective about how the confidence here feels earned. Not bragging for the sake of it, but standing ground and saying, I know who I am and I know what I've built. That kind of confidence paired with wrath creates a dangerous mix, and that's exactly what this track leans into. And then there are the bars. Some of them hit immediately, others sneak up on you. Lines like clever wordplay and unexpected metaphors make you rewind just to catch them again. Those are the moments that separate a good rage track from a great one. One line in particular stands out for its creativity and humor, cutting through the aggression just enough to make it memorable. It's those small moments that show skill, not just anger, but control. This song also feels very connected to street energy. It's not polished pop, it's raw, it's gritty. It feels like something you'd hear blasting late at night or in moments where adrenaline is high. Whether that's driving, working out, or just needing to feel something intense, this track fits that space perfectly. There's also a rock influence hiding in the background. The rhythm, the aggression, the attitude, it all hints at versatility. This isn't someone stuck in one lane. Rap, rock, melody, character work, it's all there. For fans of SB19 and Filipino music, this track shows another side of the spectrum. It proves that the scene isn't one-dimensional. There's depth, variety, and fearlessness in experimenting with darker themes. As the song wraps up, it leaves a strong impression, not just because it's loud or aggressive, but because it commits fully to its concept. Wrath isn't watered down here, it's embraced, shaped, and delivered with intention. This easily becomes one of those tracks you remember after the first listen, not something you casually forget. It sticks with you, especially the voice, the energy, and the visuals working together. For a 7 Sins series, this track absolutely earns its place. It captures wrath not just as emotion, but as identity. If you enjoyed breaking this down with SpectraShowcase, make sure you show your support. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss what's coming next. We've got more reactions, more deep dives, and more music discussions on the way. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.